Good morning, Northwest. My name is Matthew Kuharczyk.
And my name is Daniel Snacker.
And welcome to the final episode of
Cougar Roundup. Hey Matt, which teacher do you appreciate the most?
I appreciate Mr. Dent the most. What about you?
I appreciate Coach Black the most. Let's see who other students appreciate.
Last week was Teacher Appreciation Week. We went around the school and asked students which teacher they appreciated and why they appreciate them. Let's take a look at some of our answers.
I appreciate Miss Kate because she's very nice and she gives me a lot of opportunities that I wouldn't know existed. And so that's very sweet of her.
A teacher I appreciate is Mrs. Demke. She's always there for me when I need it, especially with classwork. She's always really understanding when I have personal issues going on or when I need help with assignments or things like that.
Miss Ojeda. I've hated math until this year. I was never really good at it, and I kept a straight A in math all the whole year just because of her.
I really appreciate Ko because just of how personal she is, and it's I can talk to her about anything. It doesn't have to be just photo or journalism in general. I can talk to her about anything in life, and she'll listen. And I know she'll be a good ear for that. So
I appreciate Mr. Espacet because he has a really fun personality and he's really caring to all of his students.
I really appreciate Mr. Shirley because he's very understanding, very laid back, and makes his classes super fun, and at times he's really relatable.
The teacher I appreciate the most here is probably my seminar teacher, Miss Cervantes. I just think she really cares for us and feels like a role model that we can look up to and a person we can go to for help when we need them.
I appreciate Miss Schaffler because she's very kind and funny.
I appreciate Mr. Pabst because I think he always makes participating really fun, and he makes me feel like my ideas are really valid and appreciated whenever I'm in his class, and I think he does a really good job of including everyone and listening to everyone's ideas.
I appreciate Mr. Stubenall because he's a great person and leader and has taught me a lot of things this year.
Teacher I appreciate is Miss Moore and Miss Moberg because I'm in Spirit Club and they're the teachers for that, and they just even though we have to come early in the morning sometimes, they make every morning a little bit better.
Now that we're coming up to the end of the year, a couple of our teachers are now retiring.
Yes, first we'll listen to Miss Need, the band program teacher. Talk about her time here.
My band to look the best, to play the best, to be the classiest organization, want their behavior to be the best. I really just need to say to all my students, current and past, thank you so much. You've made my life absolutely wonderful. So thank you to every single one of you. Tonight was fantastic. We've got one more piece of music for you, and then you may leave. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Need.
Thank you so much, Miss Need.
Thank you so much, Miss Need.
Thank you so much, Miss Need, for all your hard work and dedication.
Thank you so much, Miss Need. Miss Need, I'll say it just the once, just for you. Rock, chalk, Jayhawk, go KU. Thank you so much, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Miss Need. Our band will miss you.
She isn't the only one retiring, though. Miss Brewer is as well.
She has impacted our science program tremendously. We called it with her before she leaves.
Hello, Northwest. I'm Deborah Brewer. This is my 30th year of teaching. I've been at Northwest now for 19, doing honors biology and IB biology, and I'm retiring.
I think Mrs. Brewer is probably one of the best teachers you'll ever meet. If for no other fact, then she always has the best interests of her students at heart. She holds them to a high standard. She expects a lot out of them because she truly cares that they become better students and better learners.
Just the way she talks about me, as if she genuinely cared.
about who I am, what my trajectory will be in the future, and just my life. And that's something you can't say for a lot of teachers.
Throughout the 30 years of my career, I can honestly say every year I was as much a student as I was a teacher.
Mrs. Brewer recently bought a fixer-upper on an acreage to work on after retirement. Here are some of her other plans.
After retirement, I'm planning on spending a little bit of time traveling with my family or to my family. I plan on spending some time gardening, taking care of the garden here at school, as well as, of course, tending to the bees that we have at school. I plan on sitting down and reading a book for the first time in 30 years from start to stop.
Before concluding her time here at Northwest, Mrs. Brewer would like to say a few words.
I'm really grateful for this opportunity to thank all of my current students, and I've really loved the memories that I've had here. I think that there are so many special things and so many special kids that have walked through my door. I've expected kids to do more than they thought they could do, and I am thrilled that they have always done more than they thought that they could do. I think if I could leave Northwest with just one really important message, surely some of them are right now saying it in their head, and that is make sure that under all circumstances that there is never a time when you find yourself without your sunscreen. With that, I'll say see you later, Northwest.
The day isn't over at 2:40 for some of our teachers. They also coach after school.
I know, I love our coaches.
We spoke with Coach Williams and Coach Ojeda about the balance of teaching and coaching.
I coach cross country. I coach girls basketball. I coach track and field, and I also coach basketball at George.
I coach freshman football, and I coach JV baseball.
This is my 5th year teaching math and coaching here. My favorite thing about coaching at Northwest are the kids and the coaches, by far. The other coaches, like that coworker like relationship I have with them is so much bigger. They guide me in a lot of ways, and then the kids are just awesome. Like, they don't know it, but they're also guiding me in a lot of ways.
I had some positive coaches in my life. I also had some coaches that I had negative experiences with, and I wanted to be a positive role model in young people's lives.
The most impactful thing about coaching would probably be the mindset that you can always get better as the coach. Just understanding that no one's perfect and that kids are really patient, and just knowing that it's a lifelong journey of like, how can I be the best person I can be for my kids.
I get to see them kind of grow and become more confident in themselves. Watching your athletes overcome adversity and understand that like they're going to face adversity in whatever sport they play. There's going to be moments where calls don't go your way, or you're not performing the way you expect to perform, and you're able to dig deep and find that will to win, that will to succeed and overcome.
Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family!
That is our last episode of the year.
Thank you for watching all year long.
Have a great summer, and we'll see you next year for our fishing of Cougar Roundup.